is that hilarious?
Audio picnic motherfuckers.
And we're live.
Welcome to season 3. Cheaper than a load of cheap coke. No, what was it?
Oh, you fucked it up, really.
Cutting it up like a load of cheap coke. Oh yeah, General Bant.
Hold on. Guess who's here? Phil McEwen.
Hello, I'm Phil McKeon. Pleased to meet you.
Guess who else is here?
He'll be talking later because we've only got 4 bastard mics.
Not you, Dan.
Dan's here.
Oh, he's playing it coy. Is
Just
he?
demure day.
Oh, okay.
Masking a semi with his laptop.
I thought you were going to be mysterious and not speak, so people didn't know whether you're here or not.
Just nodding your head every now and again.
Yeah.
Jesse Lester's here in a cape.
As always, in her cape.
It's got a message.
Phone's
Yeah,
off.
from the sleigh bells, was it?
Oh yes. Do you like that too?
Aye, as you do.
Oh,
Sleigh bells are the whole big thing now.
Yeah,
They're popping up everywhere,
with the snow.
especially around Christmas time. They were everywhere.
General Banter.
terrible.
Did you have a good Christmas?
No.
Good.
What'd you get? Did you get anything nice?
Yeah, I don't know, just normal, like old people stuff.
Old people
Socks, smelly
Fixed
things.
dentures.
Fix a
exactly.
dent.
Yeah.
Hot new
Deep
teeth.
vein thrombosis.
I wanted-
leggings.
I wanted my teeth whitened.
Coughing.
And I got teeth
Baking
whitener.
soda?
But I've had a real bad toothache. What?
Whitened or widened?
Whitened?
You know you're old whenever you actually appreciate new aftershave.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It is good to
Or
have.
socks. I got new socks and put all 6 pairs on at once.
Do you know what?
And went dancing.
I got new socks, right? And it inspired me to go out and buy more new socks. And now I've got like about 40, not even joking, about 40 pairs of new socks.
Christ almighty.
You could
It
do a
is
show.
good. I could do some kind of
You could do some sort of
sock
strange
show.
pedophilic show.
Why is it pedophilic?
You're in it. Go ahead.
No,
Good New Year. Good New Year.
New Year was quiet.
Do you know what I did New Year? I was so fucking burnt out from doing how many gigs in a row.
So
was it?
many awesome gigs.
About 3 nights in a row that I fell asleep at about 8 o'clock on New Year's Eve and slept right through to about 10 next day.
What a professional.
No.
Burnt out. The entertainer burnt out. Couldn't even have a party.
I stayed in, had some philo prawns and done a piss.
That was
Philo
Phil.
prawns are the shit though.
What's philo prawns?
It's like a prawn wrapped in thin pastries.
Oh yes, of course.
My mum made them over Christmas. No one ate them. I hoofed them all.
They're good. They're good. You can't eat the bottom bit though.
No, that's its arsehole. You don't eat that.
You gotta leave that.
That's its feet.
You can't be eating the whole out of it.
It's its tail. If you eat that, can't swim no more.
Yeah.
She's actually did nothing for New Year's at
Prawns in a philo jacket. Well, you were supposed to be having a
party?
and then you phoned and went, it's just me and Jamie Foxx.
all. No, it wasn't. He was in Cooks. You know what?
He wasn't even there. It was
No.
just you.
No, it was me and Lucy. And then we
4
ended,
tins of tango.
ended up going to a onesie party.
Damage.
You what?
Ended up going to a onesie party.
What's that?
Don't-
Like, you know,
don't just leave
onesies,
it.
like...
Did you wear one?
No, it,
I own literally
Did I?
eight,
Shit.
about 8 onesies, all different flavours.
Really?
They're amazing. I love them. Live in them.
it's just like a human condom, is it? Really?
No,
Most condoms are for humans.
Human-sized? Alright.
apart from those ones that whenever they use a horse in porn, they have to put they have to put one on the horse, otherwise they end up
Bin
with a
bag?
horse baby. Can you imagine that? Massive tits and them teeth.
That's the teeth I
14
want.
foot dick.
Widened teeth.
White teeth like a fucking walrus.
What other banter happened over Christmas?
My teeth hurt. That's it.
Dan, what'd you do over Christmas?
Brilliant, right?
I got my DNA sequenced.
You're looking a bit sharper.
So doesn't usually follow, but anyway.
Oh, okay.
What was that gig like in Lurgan?
It was,
Shite.
or it didn't go very well. I've had better, I must say. The sound wasn't on top of where it should be in the general scheme of sound.
It was done.
It was doing that woo thing, feedback, I believe it's called in the industry. That's what they're calling it in the music halls these days, anyway, as far as I'm aware.
There's like 500 people in it and about 100 turned away or something, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was mental. Anyone that came to see me basically went home, so they couldn't get in.
I think every person in Lurgan has a photo of me.
They do, yeah. Because I'm
All
friends.
5 of them.
I'm friends with them all on Facebook. There's like
Everyone's is me in the blender.
they all came to see me, and now they all have profile pictures with Barry's Blender.
See, after
Thanks, guys.
Waggers.
the guy that owned the place was like, you can just hang about and drink till it sort of closes. And we were hanging about with like Mickey Bartlett's sisters, we posho mates.
Okay.
It was terrible. And then we were like in the middle of Lurgan at 3:30 in the morning, where there probably is only one taxi at all times.
Yeah,
just waiting on one. And this girl was like, "Where is my vehicle?"
Is Mickey Bartlett's sister posh?
No, but I think she just has a load of posho mates.
No, it's not posh. She owns a rickshaw. Isn't she?
Yeah,
She's a taxi in her fucking dead job.
but it was fucking ridiculous. What other crazy gigs were there?
Where's my vehicle?
I've told you this, but I'll tell it for the podcast
Oh, eh?
about the wee kids in Sports Direct. Did I
You
tell you?
haven't told me this. You've said it.
Me and it was the night of Lurgan. Me and Shane were going down, and we pulled into like Boucher Road to do a wee bit of shopping.
Yeah.
And went to the Sports Direct where I get all my jeans. And there was these wee kids, and they were like, "Fuckers, buy a blender." And then, but it was funny because one of their mates wasn't convinced. And he's like, "That's not fucking him, dude. Say something. Fucking say something. No, you've got tattoos. You're not him." And he goes, "Give us a photo anyway, just in case." and we were like, right, dodge them. Shane was going to KFC, and then we pulled in, and there they were in the fucking queue again. And I tried to sneak off down to the side of KFC, and I'll hear, "Barry!" Oh, and they wouldn't fuck off. They were there the full time. Shane was eating a KFC. Their dad was in the car waiting on them to get the KFC.
Yeah.
And they're just standing there the whole time. "Where do you live? What do you do? What's your fucking thing?" You know?
At least they're inquisitive.
And some wee kid goes, "Are you baldy?" And I went, "Yeah." And he goes,
Take your hat off.
Take your hat off. And I went, "Take your trousers off." What's that? Right? And he goes,
Could have ended
and
different.
then his other wee mate just yanked the hat off my head, saw that I had a shaved head, and just pissed himself laughing. Just like, "Oh my god, he is baldy. He's baldy in every video, but he's baldy in real life as well."
Somebody asked me recently if you were bald, and I'm like, "Well, you've seen the videos, haven't you?" Well, is it?
To think it's an anti-wig.
It's a fact, isn't it? It's just it's all digitally put in there afterwards.
I was expecting a fucking pink afro or something when I took a hat off.
Oh fuck me! Look at him.
Fucking hell, fucking spastic.
I actually won't lie though. Every time you come in wearing a hat, and you take the hat off, I kind of forget just for a second that you're bald. I don't know what I'm
It's
expecting.
like part of my head now.
You
The
look,
hat.
Yeah, the
you
hat,
look
yeah.
hurry, but not.
Yeah,
Um,
it's the beard. It's the beard, and then you take the hat off, and there's nothing there.
For some reason, I always expect you to have like a wee Monopoly character just sitting there for no reason at
It's
all.
like a wee tiny,
Like a wee dog
a wee tiny
or a
top
wee
hat.
house or
The
something.
wee
like that.
hat.
For no reason at all.
I don't know about anyone
you
else,
said.
but I'd love to see your pubes.
Yeah, much the same. Beard round the bottom, bald on the top. But anyway, got out. Eventually left KFC, walking away, and these wee kids were like chasing us. And their dad was in the car. "What the fuck are you doing in there? Get the fuck!"
Yeah.
And they were all running about and acting mad and all. And one of them just went, "His dad fancies you."
Do you get his number?
Aye,
Down.
I had to rape him and kill him, put him in a bin.
Did you have to?
Yeah.
You say you had to, but did you?
Yeah.
So that's what you did to the children. What about the dog? No.
Murders are good.
What
I was,
about-
I was walking through town the other day.
Jeez.
Changing
Jesus
subject
Christ.
here.
Doing murder.
Yeah. Well, I was actually dancing through town. Well, I'd seen our bestie Tim McGarry, and he came running out of the Duke of York, going, Richard. Well, you know the way he runs with his fucking arm. He looks like Mr. Bean running.
Was he in the Duke of York?
Yeah, and then later on, I was kind of impersonating him in town to Jessica, going, "Oh, fucking Richard," with the arms and all. And then a Chinese guy stopped me and says, "Oh, lad, that's it. At least you're getting a bit of exercise there, lad." I was scunnered. I was swear to God. I just thought, fuck, I wish I'd said something. I wish I just said, "I'm all fat because of all the chinkies I've had, mate." And that's what sort of came to me straight away. But, I withheld, but I should have took him down.
If he's calling you, if he's insinuating that you're overweight in the middle of the street and he
Think
doesn't
he
know
was.
you,
Yeah.
I'd have buried him on the spot. I'd have just laid right into him.
Yeah.
Fuck you, cockasucker!
But he was happy. He seemed happy. So I don't think he meant it as a,
What age was he?
a slag. 22.
It's hard to tell with them ones, isn't it?
They all look the same.
Here, what about that guy down in the city centre who sells the sightseeing? Or like, he has
him.
that- Is that
That's
him?
fucking him.
What is up with him? He looked like like not in a racist way or anything, but he looks like a stereotypical chink. And he's like, here, join.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Chink. I know I did, but that was
There you go. That's,
Chinese, mate.
He probably.
I know Chinese people. It's okay.
So it's not curry. You can't say that. Oh,
Fuck's sake,
I go to
Rocky.
Berlin with a Chinese man. He's my friend, and I enjoy his company and respect everything about him and his culture.
darn.
There we are. I saved it.
There's a-
saved it.
Is that
I
Darren?
saved it, lads.
There's
It
a
is Darren. He is my friend.
there's a Chinese
When your name's
tattoo
Darren, you're
parlour.
not Chinese anymore.
There's a Chinese tattoo parlor in Dublin called Chink.
Serious?
No, just made that up.
Wait, we need to stop saying these words. What did Tim McGuy say to you in the street? Richard, there was nothing in that envelope you paid me.
What do you call it? Chinese tattooist? Chink. That's what he said.
that
He
what he
didn't.
said?
That's my joke. Just there now, mate.
I wouldn't take credit for that, Rick, if I was you.
That's a great joke.
Like Chinese ink.
Chinese ink.
That's all out, can't you?
It's a wordplay thing.
Okay.
What did he say? He just said he loved Portrush and he wants to come back.
Oh, great.
Just looking more than Moolah.
Do you realise there is a tryout presence in Belfast? Let's just hope
Fuck
they don't
'em.
listen.
Fucking we take him.
What did he
down.
say? He wanted more money next time?
No, he said he just wanted to gig again with us and he loved it.
Cool.
Loved it.
He is a lovely man.
He's good.
He
He's
smokes
crack.
like a champ.
Aye,
He
loved
tore
it.
through about 18 fags in about an hour.
See out the back. It was fucking hard to fucking stand there for long.
What was I going to say? Oh, why? Shall we talk about people walking out when I was on? That was fun.
Fucking, I got complained. I was doing the door for the Portrush gig with Colin was playing a couple others and Tim McGarry, and Colin's humour is obviously a bit
Ribald.
crude,
It's dark humour.
dark, crude, disgusting,
It's a big
horrible.
filthy cocksucker.
Yep, that type of humour. And Tim's obviously a bit cleaner. Still the same kind of subjects and stuff, but just cleaner, do you know? And a woman came out almost crying,
She was crying.
saying, he opened and it was bad and we went on, it was worse. It was awful. I couldn't sit there. I'm standing out here. I can't go back into that room. And like almost crying about your paedophile jokes.
I love the way she
About-
looked at. I love the way she looked at you. It's like a face for comfort. He'll be fine. He'll come.
I know. But I spoke to her and I was trying to be really rational with her, and
You were just outside hugging people.
yeah, I was caring
comforting them.
for the community.
It's not a paedophile joke.
But it is. But it was fine. And she said, "Oh, there's nothing funny about fucking 5-year-olds and all this here shit." And I was like, "Well, he doesn't actually say
She
that."
said the words fucking 5-year-olds.
She obviously has been bucked when she was 5. Do you know what I mean?
It's obviously the bit that you do about the guy in the toilets with the
Yeah, it's
the
condoms
pop, the
and the
machine.
shit under the fingers.
No, I
and-
cleaned that line up.
Okay.
I cleaned it up.
That was it, cleaned up. And she was raging. And then she said, "Paedophile jokes, it's not funny, it's not funny. Do you want to see pictures of my children and all?" I was like, "No, it fucking do not. I'll get a boner."
You
in
sure
that
you
one."
said you at least pause?
Is she a fucking pusher of... You're
wanna see
paedophiles right here, take a look at this.
Pictures of my children is probably like, and this is them in the bath.
And she pulls it out and she's like,
There's this wee pink dick, if you want to look at that.
"What do you think of that? Would you love to suck that, would you?" Fucking dirty bastard. Well, anyway, later I was in sitting watching Tim's set, and Tim done a couple of paedophile jokes, and I was like, "Fuck,
She's
yes!"
pissing herself?
But she was loving it. She fucking loved it. And on the way out, I seen her again. She says, and then she looked at me and went, "Now that was funny."
Now that was a proper paedophile joke.
Now
Yes.
that was. That's how you tell
Well
paedophile
scripted
jokes.
paedophile jokes. That's what.
Did
yeah.
someone not say the guy or something? Someone said, "Oh, it's very offensive" or whatever. And the guy went, "Have you not heard Frankie Boyle?"
Yeah,
And he goes, "No, he's different."
that's different now.
Like, he's got a Scottish accent. yeah.
Exactly.
I get rid of Chubby Brown.
But here, the thing is, I'm 24. If I was doing jokes and 60-year-old women were pissing themselves laughing, I'd be going, I might be doing something wrong here.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that just a condition though of 60-year-old women? You know,
Here.
like the bladder kind of fails with age.
Talking about old women, was in Armagh, wasn't Armagh. I was going to do an Armagh joke. Thought, nah, they've all been done.
It was in your mind.
I was in Armagh the other day, and there was a granny on a fucking scooter. What do you call them? Shop
Car.
mobility.
They're called rascals.
No, are they?
Yeah.
Rock.
A wee
Yeah.
slow thing.
Fogey mobile, we call them.
In a KFC
Walking
drive-thru. Getting their
That's funny.
fucking chicken on. Getting their fucking deep fried chicken. Loving it.
Oh, that's funny.
That's it.
Brilliant.
Is that General B?
I got a BlackBerry.
Oh, fuck.
I got an iPhone. Finally,
iPhone.
eventually.
I got a Galaxy phone. It's like an Android thing.
Shite.
I asked for DVDs.
I did a line the other night in Mason's. I said I thought it was.
In the toilets and then went down
Yeah,
to my set.
I said, I thought it was going to make me more efficient. I can check my emails on the go and all. And all it really did was give me an excuse to take a sit down wee. Because I've got a mini TV now. It's just,
You don't sit down in public toilets, do you?
no, I just sat in the sink.
You've got to like put down a wee thing. You honker and make a nest, don't you?
So I was in
Let
Mason's.
toilet roll over the
I went
seat.
in, took a piss, and there was a guy on the phone. And he went to his mate on the phone. He goes, "You'll never guess who's having a piss in front of me, Mr. Colin Geddes." I couldn't piss anymore.
Yo, what you have to do is if you're going for a shit in a public toilet, you have to make a nest in the bowl. So whenever you're hovering and like shitting from on high, like you don't get backsplash over your balls. and
Hover
that.
shit.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Whatever happened to the whole toilet roll over the bowl thing? Or is that just us who do that?
I love
As
that.
long as your dick doesn't touch anything inside the toilet, you're
Oh,
fine.
you don't want that though. You don't want that. Here, it's time for a tune.
What is it?
Don't know.
We're only playing 3 tunes from now on because no one listens to the music. Apparently, you ungrateful
you,
cunts.
You talk to them there and I'll figure out what we're playing again.
We just skip through the music.
Explain the music, why we're doing it.
Yeah, people don't like music.
So what we're going to do is we're going to play just a tune of our own choice. Then we're going to have a tune from a local artist. This week it's Phil McEwen because he's here, and then just usual dirt in the end because you love it.
Yes.
Do you know what tune we're playing, Rocky?
Orca put on
We have...
Wolfgang?
If anyone wants to let us know who set up the Rocky Facebook thing,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that As You Do page.
as you do, let us know.
Terrible.
I didn't even, but now I'm going to look out for it anytime you say it.
I didn't notice. I didn't know you
I
said
didn't
it.
notice either.
What are
to
the
be honest.
birdhouses in Craigavon that apparently cost £70,000 to put up, and who put them there, and what's that about? Nobody knows. They had a
That's-
thing in the paper, but
Have a
Is
think
the
about
birdhouse a
that.
strip joint?
Have a think about that while you listen to Wolfgang Gartner, El America, whatever.
Spoke English.
Audio Picnic motherfuckers.
News section.
What are we doing?
News.
News, lad.
There's only sort of weird news that I have.
I've weird news is all people
It's just
want.
weird news, not proper news.
All we want.
Well, I wrote down some serious news because I'm.
The only weird sort of one that would sort of overlap would be the dead birds falling from sky, question mark.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, that's obviously some kind of religious thing.
Is there not, like, fish on the beach as well?
Yeah.
Watch
It's an odd place for them to end up, isn't it?
got stung by a man and wore jellyfish last week because of the snow.
Pish on it.
No, I think they're migrating because of the snow. They've come from the sea into the snow because it's like part water. So they've managed to work their way up into Craigavon. Sort of as I'm walking,
into the mall.
I got stung when I was walking to the bus to work.
Stood in a puddle. Dan, do you know why the fish were dying?
Because Jesus ordered it.
That's why he sent the birds.
an ordered hit.
I heard.
It was fireworks. That was the official explanation. It was fireworks.
I heard there was a
Blew up.
guy.
Fireworks? Are we talking about birds or?
Talking about fireworks that went up in the sky, blew the birds out of the sky. They came down into the sky, and then the news reported it, such as CNN.
How many birds?
3.
3 birds
no,
for
it's
5,000.
1,000 in
in
Maryland, 500 in Cincinnati, and 250 in Burma.
Were the fellas shooting fucking fireworks or something? What the hell?
Savage bastard.
It's weird.
What about? Let's talk about the golden voice dude.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I like him.
Mr. Radio Voice. He was cool. He got a job,
He
didn't
ain't
he?
got shit on Riggsy though, does he?
No, fucking what's happening, guys? Remember we were talking about it last night, Dan? I was saying I don't like the way the guy. Oh, he's like, let's work for your dollar.
Yeah.
What a cunt!
Yeah.
Who's that?
The guy that took the original clip.
Oh yeah, he was the reporter that thought we'll get this. He was probably originally taking the piss, wasn't he? Like,
No, it was a national TV reporter. I thought this could be a good news story, but he drove up and said, Something. What did he say?
He
Again?
said, "Let's make you work for your dollar."
Maybe it was quite.
But it was
Quite
probably
rough.
in like a fun way. No, was it a bit kind of?
If he didn't do his thing, he'd probably want to go to his dollar.
But he tucked the dollar down his thong, which was weird.
He kind of reminds me of my spastic uncle, Philomena.
Brilliant.
Who's dead now? Dan, what other news?
stripping that incident.
Gaga gays.
What?
There's so much going on here. I don't know. It's
Gaga
Yes.
gays. Go.
not this week.
Not this week.
It's,
Calm.
that'll be the main one next week.
Oh, right. That's,
mean,
what have we got a main subject for this week? EastEnders you were talking about.
Yeah, but we'll do that afterwards.
Okay.
Have we exhausted the
what
voice boy?
The voice. I don't know what happened to the voice. We were talking to him. I thought he was class.
He's got like deals and stuff with CNN and
What's he sports? Reading sports. So
he's reading anything we could get him.
just whatever he can. He's
Yeah,
working for his
there.
dollar now, isn't he?
Hello there. That's what we could do.
Yeah, he probably thought that would have been an easier dollar.
But I don't
to
say
make.
because he got a haircut and he looks exactly like Barack Obama.
I thought that as well. Looks like his dad.
Like that's where he should be going.
Trevor Obama.
Yeah, that sort of. Yeah,
Lookalike jobs.
Yeah.
he's dead.
So
Who was the first person to ever start talking like this? They're just talking normally, and then some guy with a bit of a chode.
Say it like this.
It was that black guy that does the films,
Was it?
and he actually talks like that in real life, and he's also dead now.
So
Now
people try to
you trust
impersonate
me
it.
because
So
I
that's
talk like
the
this.
sort of
Project
level.
it.
How could I lie to you? I have a voice like this.
Hi, who are you?
Who's that guy who does all the like Hollywood stuff? It's like this summer.
I like your guy. Your guy's quite
He's cool.
popular that does the Channel 4 stuff. Like,
Is that the
no.
guy Come Down With Me guy? Or the Big Brother one you talking
Lamb, something lamb.
Rakov?
I don't know. Yeah, that's the I was thinking of. That's it.
Oh, what do
He
you call
does
him? He's
the
Doctor Who.
Idol
He was in
Britain.
Doctor Who.
Is he?
The Little Britain overhead.
He was a Doctor Who.
I am
was.
absolutely lost. I don't know what's going on.
Someone said Little Britain.
Yeah. What's
So
that
the
about?
overhead of Little Britain, is that what you're talking about? The guy
Yeah. He
who
was,
was Doctor Who, and I can't remember his name.
He was a Doctor Who, was he?
yeah.
He was
Oh.
one of the many. Tom Baker. So
Tom Baker.
Tom
Is that who it
Baker.
is?
Yes.
Speaking of bakers, Jerry Rafferty's dead.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good link there. Do you like that?
What happened to him?
He get by a train. I don't know.
Oh, the saxophone.
He didn't play the saxophone.
Fucking chode. Right, who's got weird news up on this business?
Read yours first.
Me?
I'll go last.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Get the computer. What have we got stored? I'll let you pick 1, 2, or 3. What do you want first? 1, 2, or 3. 3. A chilling photo captures Philippines politician's killer moments before he's shot dead. So this politician, Philippines politician, is going to take a photo of his family, sets them all up, right? Everybody, set cheese, takes the photo, shot dead straight away, right? And they've put the photo on, and you can see the guy behind his family holding the gun about to shoot him.
Show me it if you got there.
Aye, it's fucking
Oh, I do not.
absolutely madness.
That's crazy.
So I'm just going to scan. The sergeant fired fatal shots. Blah blah blah. Dead ofs. And the photograph of the man is standing behind. Doesn't say his name or use his name, so I don't think he's been caught. But he's fucking look at him, just fucking shooting. It's mad. It's really sad actually.
Kodak
When he
moment, is
captured
it?
him, the guy who's shooting him. Is that what happened?
Yeah. Like as soon as he shot it, as soon as he took
Jesus.
the photo, shot dead.
That's crazy.
Was it?
You can see the spark off the gun and everything.
Yeah.
It's fucking
crazy.
horrible, isn't it?
That's an eerie photo.
Yeah, as you say, Kodak moment.
Say cheese.
Say,
Die, motherfucker.
cheese
If,
and
if
die.
you take a picture of a bullet, does it stop it?
No, wait.
In films, yeah.
Yeah, so thought that was quite an interesting piece of news. That was supplied by Jessica Lester. There's the microphone back. Hello. So next piece of news. Select 1 or 2.
3.
Such a game.
2.
No. 2. I heard 2.
Yeah.
A Finnish court finds nipple sucking doctor. Finnish doctor said he has sucked his patient's nipple in line with old. In line? There was like a queue of them.
Inline nipples.
Yeah, queue of them, queued up to suck the nipples of a 20-year-old woman, and he's got, I imagine, fucking his permission to be a doctor revoked.
License.
So license.
Well, it depends if
permission. You no
depends
more
if you killed
permissions for
The whole
you.
Harold Shipman thing again.
Permission to be a doctor.
So
Yeah.
was there someone out cold and he's getting his
He's-
mates to chip out a fiver to come and suck her nips?
Suck
innovative.
Don't touch your.
I mean, if she's
don't
out
touch.
cold, you do more than suck her nips, likely, if she's still warm.
If you're gonna get caught, you might as well go the whole hog.
Yeah. Suck both nips, is what I'm saying.
Brilliant.
We grope. So
Fucking lick her gooch, see what happens.
which leaves us with news,
one.
news piece number 1.
We're drinking, by the way, it's the first ever.
First, well done. It's to tell you what it's not. To tell you what you're not drinking. A dirty brand whiskey. Here. Let's go. Last news piece. Real life superhero fights crime in US City. US City is, don't know, but he's called himself Phoenix Jones.
He's called himself the policeman.
Phoenix Jones, and he's actually dressed up in a full crime fight.
He looks pretty cool though.
Yeah.
He does look pretty cool.
Well, he looks pretty nuts. Seattle. He's in Seattle, and he's basically scouring the streets, cleaning them up and getting rid of the crims.
That's watching too
Is
much.
that all he
Kick-Ass
fights?
there.
Just litter crime,
What?
as opposed to
Speaking of which, like I was walking up Dublin Road yesterday, and there's like a litter officer.
Yeah.
I never even knew they had them.
They can get you
He
for
looked
like.
like he was just an 80-year-old withered man with a hat and a jacket.
Oh, yeah. He is litter. Get him killed. No one needs him.
Talking too much trash.
Oh, as you do. Oh, no. Got any weird news down there or what? Oh,
go on.
Okay, just won't let me finish now.
go ahead.
There are actually 8 other members of the Rain City superhero group.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that
Brilliant.
walk the streets. Since Phoenix started his crusade 9 months ago only, he has been stabbed and was threatened with a gun several times. I threaten you here, take this, no. But received no serious injuries because he's a superhero. Unfortunately, he did not find the man who was breaking into said car that was mentioned before, that I did not mention.
Probably what you'll find is all 8 of them by day are like US Supreme Court justices,
Yeah.
and then by night they just went fuck this,
Fuck
fuck this
shit.
wig and garb.
He just goes to people that he's been representing, that it's criminals,
Yeah,
and gets
and he
them.
busts them
There's-
for $1.
busts them open.
He's gonna get shot by the mafia. That's what's gonna happen.
That's what will happen.
Wait till them triads get in.
Or he's gonna miss his train,
Up.
and he's just not gonna capture anyone. You done?
I might.
Do you want to pick a story between the number 1 and 10?
7.
7.
There's no 7. There's just 1. It was a trick question. Germany's Nazi government was so angry about a dog trained to imitate Hitler that it started an obsessive campaign against its Finnish owner, according to newly discovered documents. The dog, Jackie, was a mutt owned by Tor Borg, a businessman from the Finnish centre of Tampere. Borg's wife, Josephine, a German citizen with anti-Nazi sentiments, dubbed the dog Hitler because of the way it raises paw high in the air. So every time she said Hitler, it went, that, which is quite
That's
good.
quirky and funny. No,
It
That
is.
is funny.
I think so.
What, Hitler?
I'd laugh at that.
No,
I'd,
the
yeah,
dogs.
both.
Yeah, that's
because
quite good.
clearly it's not
It's
Hitler.
quite good.
And
No,
it's
well,
not-
no one's saying that the dog is Hitler.
I
That's
know,
not what the
but
story
why?
is.
I don't see why there'd be anybody taking offence to it.
I
Because
know,
the
all these
Nazis, well,
Nazis
they're
are-
Nazis. There were Nazis taking offence to it.
Yeah.
You could, yeah, it's a whole barrel. There.
God, well, they're not the brightest.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So every time he said Hitler, I went like that.
That's
He's quite-
funny though.
Yeah. We went
What
down
sort of
the
dog was
stairs.
it? Chihuahua?
Oh,
That was a Chihuahua.
oh.
Just a normal name. That was a Weimaraner.
What's that? It's a bit sly, isn't it?
Was it actually?
No.
You have one of them?
It was
In case you didn't know, you've lived with it for
It's actually
7
a
years.
cat.
I can only think Labrador and it doesn't work. I can't think of any dog names.
Alsatian.
Alsatian's good because it's
German
Shepherd.
Retriever.
German Shepherd, mate.
Doesn't
Oh,
say
a
what it
German
is.
Retriever, that's something else.
What's a German
It's another
Shepherd?
job in the army.
Hans. Hans. Where's the sheep? I fell asleep.
Right, well, we'll talk about our main subject, or is Dan, you got to be smart?
No, it's just that the
Rocky's
actual
got
picture.
some-
He
oh.
says it looks like Hitler, but it's wearing sunglasses. Which is a rare.
It looks like Charles Bronson.
I'm gonna throw a name in. It looks like the Bank of England governor. Waiting for it.
Dave.
I don't know what his name.
Sammy Onions.
Robert something.
Sammy Onions.
What were you? What name were we
Really
laughing at?
Graham Onions, the cricketer apparently.
Graham
And there
Gooch.
was another one. Someone Dyke.
Dick fan.
No, was there a cricketer or someone to do with cricket? Was Dyke?
Gooch. It was
Or
Gooch.
Gooch? What was Dyke? Dyke is just
Just in your head all the
just a
time.
disease I have. Just blurt out Dyke every now and
I
again.
was trying to start a thing on Twitter, and do you know, like, does anybody know Twitter?
Sort of.
Hashtags.
Heard of it.
Do you know what? Don't even fucking go there. I was trying to get people to like famous rude names. Graham Gooch would have been a good one. Instead of Dot Cotton, I done Dude Cotton. It's funny.
My girlfriend actually knows a woman called Anita Cock.
No way.
COCK. Not Cox or anything.
Cock.
Brilliant.
Her parents, like, people that named her
People
that.
don't understand. Like, if I name this child this, something, you know, it's
Gonna be
it's
off.
going to happen someday.
She's gonna get the cock.
Take the pish.
Take the piss out of
Rocky,
her.
do a weird story there. For the love of fuck.
For goodness fuck.
A drunk farmer was stopped for drink driving. But
Jamie?
Yeah.
I seen a video of this.
Really? You know what's coming then?
Yeah, we're going ahead. Yeah.
Alright, whenever the officer actually stopped, there was a horny goat in the passenger seat being taken on a date by the owner, who was the farmer.
Well, I did not know that. That was not my.
He was looking a buck by a goat.
Did he? So they've stopped him. Says, "What's the goat for, lad?" And he's going, "It's my date for tonight, lad." Isn't it?
Well, the headline is, "Drunk driver, I'm escorting my lonely goat on a date, officer."
Fuck.
Was it horny because it had horns, or was it actually just dripping all over his seats?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can't you see it's all dressed up?
There's actually a picture of it here as well. He's just
All
poking his
dressed up
head
and nowhere
out
to
of the
go.
passenger seat.
Looking good.
Hold on, say that again.
No dress, all dressed up and nowhere to go.
And that's why he's here today.
Yo, that one reason.
For jokes.
Another story that I have here, which is kind of weird. A Korean man falling in love with and eventually marrying a large pillow with a picture of a woman on it.
We've done that
Nothing wrong
before.
with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Really?
We talked about that a bit.
Yeah, man bucking a pillow.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Nothing wrong with
that's what
that.
happens.
I fuck my bed because it's memory foam and it remembers my holes.
Your cock, you mean?
It remembers my cock place.
And one more as well. A New York rubbish breaks fall of a suicidal man. It's just in the a bottom of a building. It must have been like an apartment complex. It was like loads of bin bags. He went to jump,
Jesus.
top himself. landed in the
Totally
bin bags.
fine.
Yeah.
Nothing funny about that, boys.
Sorry. I don't know what happened there. It was a glitch in the Matrix. Is that a...
That's all I have. Not unless you want to hear about the man who got his dick stuck in a metal pipe.
Why didn't you start with a dick story?
No, we don't.
Do that.
He got his penis stuck in a metal pipe, so they had to cut it out with a grinder.
Oh.
that would have been.
It's all right though. Yeah, it's just
It's
shaved a
it's
few of
fine.
his
It's in a jar, but it's grand.
If I was going to kill myself, I'd cover myself in like Dairy Lee and like have a load of like rats eat me.
Phil, we're way past the
Okay.
suicide story.
I know, but I'm constantly thinking about killing myself, so it's
It's
always on my mind.
Brilliant.
Phil, you're not coming back, mate.
Very strange man, Phil.
Not even here.
That's all I got. Really.
What's happening, EastEnders? I'm down for this one. 'Cause
EastEnders.
I don't know what it is.
Basically, what happened was they had some cot death storyline, and
Okay.
there was people sending loads of complaints because they didn't either like the storyline or they thought that the way she portrayed the character of a woman that lost a baby
Was wrong?
made her
wrongly
look
played?
like a mental.
Well,
and,
see.
and everyone sent in shit complaining about it.
So what did they actually? What was their complaint? That it was badly acted? Or
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
was
could see the
in-
dead baby breathing, and it wasn't good acting. That's what the main complaint was. The main
Said it wasn't treated with sensitivity, and it made they were saying like people will be thinking that all women that lose a baby to cot death are going to be mental, like this one, because she swapped the baby, the dead one, for a live one.
What?
Upgrade.
Upgrade.
faulty.
2.0.
Jesus
Sean.
owes me this. Well, it's like
Baby XP.
that's ridiculous because they can't just stick. Their storylines are fucking ridiculous anyway.
I know.
So it's like this is just another one, and because it's mental, that's drama. If she was like, "Oh, dead, is it?" We'll get another one. It'll be all right.
That's what I was saying. If they're worried about her looking crazy, it would be more disturbing to me if she was all,
fine.
this is what I do all the time.
Yeah.
I wait till it dies
Yeah.
and swap it for another one. Let's go to the fucking Vic.
Exactly, and then there would be more complaints saying that's fucking extremely mental. Why didn't she go crazy?
And you probably would go mad if baby died.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
Soaps aren't meant to be realistic, though, are they?
Exactly,
It's like that woman Lisa in Emmerdale got raped the other night, but like I wouldn't rape her. She's minging.
She wouldn't get raped in real life.
Is that the one who does a voiceover for you being framed?
No,
What do you call that fucking horse?
Riley.
That's
real life.
She's a pig.
Jingle.
Dan, what have you got to say?
Well, there was only 6,000 complaints out of a population
is
of
that-
62 million.
But what other things have been complained about? Do we know? Do you know what I mean?
Just
It's
Phil
like-
Mitchell in general.
But like in comparison to other things, 6,000 sounds like a lot of complaints.
It's not really. It's not really.
Maybe the death rate of like cat death could be quite a high number.
Let's compare the complaint rate to cot death, and we'll see how realistic that figure is. We need a pie chart. Can we create some kind of pie chart here, Dan?
Probably not.
I know how to make a Rubik's
If I'm
Cube.
going to be honest.
What annoys me, like what sort of person is like if that's your big issue of the day, that's annoying you so much that you have to write and complain. I shouldn't be subjected to this shit when I'm watching TV, stuff in my face,
Yeah, I think it's
eating cheese with no knife.
misdirected anger. It's just like clearly they've been affected, their family or something's been affected by this, and they've thought, fucking, that's horrible, that's awful, it shouldn't be on TV, when, you know, it should. And it can't be, and there was nothing wrong with it. It's just the fact that it's bringing up bad feelings for them, but they should just fucking deal with it. Like I have to deal with it every
What
day.
offends me more is that there's fights going on and all this drama, and it's like, get out of my house, you gooseberry. They're not allowed to curse.
yeah. Yeah.
You plonker! You just raped my wife, you div. Do you know, it's like fucking ridiculous.
You absolute Timmy.
You melon, what are you playing at? You burnt down my shop, you monkey.
Yes.
Racist. And
Bigger problems.
yeah, do something. If that's your big problem, fucking wise up. You cocksucker. Turn it off.
There's an easy way for them to get out of that. Because there's a character called Dot Cotton, isn't there?
Yeah.
And just go, well, it was cotton death. Someone just misread the whole thing. It was Christmas. Someone had a few drinks. They just made it, and it was just
Cotton
big.
death.
I can't believe she's still alive. Just
Dude, Cotton.
and then as well, someone complained about that come fly with me thing because they like
Come
blacked
To put
themselves
this
up.
in proportion, about 300 people complained about Frankie Boyle's two cancers.
See,
walking
this
to-
is what. So yeah.
So,
okay.
I mean, fucking.
That-
There needs to
so-
be a genocide, don't you think?
But so that is quite a lot of complaints then.
6,000 out of 62 million, that's something like 0.01%.
62 million,
Wipe
but
your
62
arse
million.
was
It probably
0.01%.
got like 4 million viewers or something. Didn't get
EastEnders
62,
usually,
yeah.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
4 million, I'd say.
6,000, fuck all.
It is, but in
To dictate
comparison,
your
There
story.
was more people walked out when I was doing that Tim McGuy gig.
But to dictate your storyline because they're pulling it and they're changing it completely.
Are they?
So for 6,000 people to
Fuck
essentially
that.
be scriptwriters, it's a joke.
That's because it's BBC though.
Yeah.
Just,
As,
they got to follow what the public says, or they're fucked.
Oh, you'd be offended as a writer if that happened.
I know, because they've probably spent so much work, and it is like there's nothing.
yeah, well,
wrong
they talk
with the
to
storyline.
someone who, you know,
Yeah, they've obviously
underwent contest.
researched. Yeah. So
But I mean,
they-
they're like the writers for fucking 15, 20 years, and then these bastards come up and say, oh, don't like that one.
don't like that. Thanks. Change
Roll
afterwards.
that back.
The
will
fact
you?
that girl who
fucking
plays that
sense.
thing, Samantha, someone shouted at her in the street, "You murdering cunt," which
Oh,
just
God.
when she was with her kids, which just goes to show you the level of fucking sub-mental prick that sees it and thinks it's real.
Yeah. There was,
You're a murdering cunt, Barry. Same deal.
there was a woman on like Radio 4 and she said something like, oh, how could you do that to Ronnie after all she's been through? What? Who's Ronnie Corbett? Because that Ronnie doesn't fucking exist, you stupid fat cunt.
To be fair,
stupid.
like,
That's mental. Like,
Talking
So-
about she's actually real.
as if
Is that
soaps deal with issues like all the fucking time, like really hard hitting issues, and then just like discard them. It's like this month is cut this, next week it's AIDS. And it's like, of course, people are going to complain because it's lackadaisical at best.
Phil was on crack for a while, and tell you what, snapped out of it like that. I don't want to do it this week.
Straight off the crack.
Listening to the Who, you know? Yeah, Bobby beating her to death every night.
You'd probably fucking have a few digs out of yourself, to be honest, wouldn't you? Whitney.
Just right in the middle of that.
Did you see her performance in any of them? Just any of them recently? People in France, I think it was. They all walked out and all, and just like
I saw the YouTube video of that.
awful.
Sorry,
Just
who's this?
Why was wrong?
Whitney, he just can't sing for shit. Whitney Houston singing "I Will Always Love You," and it was just like pitiful. It's just like fucking. There's better shit than X Factor. Should we get a fucking axe in the back?
Yep.
Phil's going for a poo.
No.
What do you say?
We're going to talk about that "Come Fly With Me" thing, the way they were cracking
Yeah,
up for
compared
people.
with that as well about the blacking them up as minstrels.
Isn't that
Come fly, I don't know
ridiculous?
what "Come Fly With Me" is.
It was David Williams and Matt Lucas, Little Britain
Okay.
people, made
Yeah.
this thing called "Come Fly With Me," where they played all these different characters, and one of them was like an Asian guy, who's all talk like Prince Nazim,
Yeah.
and people were cracking up because they were blacking up,
Fuck off.
dropping the lyrics around here.
But they always do that. Don't they?
Yeah, you watch fucking White Chicks or something. That's fine. Two
Yeah.
black dudes dressing like a white girl.
Yeah.
But if you're supposed to be representative of London, you're going to have like a Prince Nassim character and a
Yeah.
black man.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
the way it is.
and a black woman. So I
Yeah.
piss myself with that.
Yeah,
one.
and they're actors. You know what I mean? That's what they do. They were.
Do you know what the problem is? It's because
Yeah.
it's for comedy. That's why people crack up every time, because you can talk about things, but as soon as you start talking about them for laughs, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, don't do that now.
There's films with black people, white people playing black people, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like, actually, what did I see that in?
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Tropic Thunder.
No, but in like actual real.
Face off.
No.
Travolta's actually black.
Who the fuck? What was I watching? There was actual white people playing black, like actual black people, like not even as any kind of joke.
They done it in 70s black exploitation films. They done it a lot because I know there's a film out called Black Dynamite, which takes a piss out of black exploitation films, and they have like clearly a few like an old white
It's really
woman just
obvious.
blacked out just for the laugh because they're taking the piss
Yeah.
out of that era of film.
You ever seen that film?
No,
It's funny.
it sounds good.
Michael J. White. It's funny as shit.
But yeah, fucking dicks, fuck them. Complaining about absolute rubbish. That's stupid. Blacking up.
There's a character in that Come Fly With Me that's clearly based on Muhammad Al Fayed, and you can clearly see it is. So I don't, you can't complain about someone who exists.
Yeah, you can't. Why? But why? Why complain at all? Because it's just a fucking character. It's funny. The fact that they're blacked up is a bit of a joke. I'm pretty sure no fucking black people would.
There's
complain about
there's
it.
one character, isn't there? There's like a black sort of religious Christian woman who that was in one
I
episode
should
where
work in a coffee shop.
yeah, and she stole like cups to get out of work.
Yeah.
And one person said, "Well, that's clearly saying the Christians steal." You think no, it's clearly
No,
the
the joke
black
was,
people.
she goes, "We can't sell you coffee because we've got no coffee," and then she walks out and throws the coffee in the bin just to get out of work, and then comes back with all the shopping bags. That's the joke was.
I thought it was just caustic wit of black people stealing because the
Black
kinda
people
do.
steal. It's Louis C.K.'s line.
They
Not
do.
bad.
But they do though.
Audio picnic motherfuckers.
Right.
It's
What are we doing now? Is Phil going to sing a wee songsies?
Where's your fucking?
What song are you going to sing for us, Phil? Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Phil, and I'm going to do a song called G-O-D-D of
That spells dog.
my forthcoming
No, God.
album called
ruin
Whipped
it?
Cream and Dildos.
Is that what it's actually called?
I just fucked.
I
your
don't know
intro.
yet,
I'm
it's
just
not
talking
out.
over your
It
intro
hasn't been
there.
recorded. I've been talking to Rocky about it, we'll see what happens.
Can you call it Still Phil?
Still, Phil ain't nothing but a Phil thing, baby.
Stillborn Phil.
The fuck?
What?
Well, anyway, here it
That's
is.
EastEnders new plot.
He's actually going to pre-record it, and Rocky's going to mix it in. But sure, you're not to know that. So
there
here
you
it is.
go.
Brilliant, Colin. Brilliant. Spoiling the magic.
Hi, I'm Phil McEwen, and I'm hoping.
Smoke weed every day.
Phil.
Well,
Round of applause for Phil
was
McKeon.
brilliant.
Thanks.
What do you call
Really
that
brilliant.
song?
called the G-O-D-D.
It reminds me of something.
Yeah.
Don't know what it was.
My
though.
song, the G-O-D-D, probably reminds you of.
Church.
Heard it before.
I have. It's like I think you've stole that melody of something.
Smoke weed every day.
Audio Picnic Motherfuckers.
We've got a new bit called Rants in Your Pants.
Don't type it up as rants in your pants because it might not be very ranty. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just tell everybody that I was at the dentist, and a shit dentist. Do not go near it. See if you get a good dentist. Stay with your dentist. Went to the dentist. Fucking really bad toothache. He said, "Can't see an eye. Come back." Lying in the chair, looking at me. Can't see an eye. Come back. You know what I mean? You're fucking seeing me. Just do something to me. Didn't do anything. Came back like a few days later.
You still in the seat?
He came back a few days later. I was like, fuck's sake. Tooth still fucking bursting out of my fucking face. He puts a needle in to freeze it, you know, getting a bit. I was thinking, do you know what, fuck it, I don't care if this hurts like hell, it'll get it over and done, it's worth it, you know. So I was totally psyched up for it all. So freezes it, doesn't freeze. It's like he goes to start on it, fucking it's like, you know, I can still feel that. So he done it again, like another injection into my gum. Fucking, if the girl put the suction thing in to suck the thing, it fucking hurt. That alone hurt like fuck. I near died. And he done another 2 injections and then told me he can't do anything. Gave me a packet of fucking antibiotics and sent me home. And to this day, twice a day, every day since, I have a toothache. At about 2 or 3 o'clock, I get a toothache, and in the middle of the night, and I can guarantee it. And so I've just had a constant stream of fucking codeine. So there you go.
Why can't they do anything about it?
I don't know. I need a fucking different dentist.
Maybe it's because you got a big, like I had this, if you got a big head,
Yeah.
like last time I got a tooth out, they injected it and went to go ahead with it. And I went, hold on a minute.
I can still feel
I
it.
was putting this
Yeah.
chisel down the side of my beak, and I was like, I can still feel it. And she put like 6 different injections in before it went numb. And then because there were
Madness.
2 wee small, there was a wee woman and then a wee hot mate.
Yeah.
And because they were both small girls, like,
Yeah.
one of them was having a headlock, and the other one had her hand right down the side of my jaw.
Be a man's job. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
It's a man's job.
Should have been a big burly man just
Yeah.
yanking it out instead of her.
Well, here's the opposite of what happened to you. A friend of mine went to the dentist to get a tooth removed in
Brock Lesnar took her tooth out with a spade.
a trainee. It was like a trainee sort of in the Royal Hospital or whatever, or wherever they do it. I don't know. And so they're getting the tooth out. They were like fucking like really pulling, big man pulling on it. Fucking snapped his jaw. They snapped his
Jesus.
jaw.
Well, he didn't feel any pain leading up to that. There's a bit of tension there, mate.
No, he was frozen. He was frozen. They snapped his. It was just like.
Jeez.
Okay, I was gonna say about the time I got blood taken and passed out because it was a trainee, but
No.
Poof.
He's up, mate. Huh? Bet you wish you didn't know.
But
I want to get my tooth out on it.
I actually quite like the no, like I don't love it. Like it's not my favorite sport, but if someone's putting, I'll look at it. Like I enjoy the.
Yeah. It's a bit of a thrill, sort of thing.
Like bleeding out the head feels good.
I have a serious grievance with most people in any sort of medical profession, and that stretches to even medical students. They're all quite up themselves, I find.
It's just
But
students in general.
that's not like just a generalization because it's true. And doctors are assholes because I work in a hospital, and whenever you see them coming, they're all together and they walk through abreast up the fucking corridor, and there's no room to go by them, and they don't move. So what I've started doing is just standing my ground and just like shoulder barging into them if I have to. Some of them take a fucking pyramid formation, and that's even worse because you dodge around the first one and go back to your original place, and then you've got another one coming that you have to jump out round as well. I held the fucking door open for a female doctor the other day, and she just walked through, no fucking thank you or nothing, right? I didn't have to do that there, so I just said please and thank you. No, well, I hope she fucking dies of whatever she specialises in.
She's
Happy
a
New Year.
pediatrician. Chokes on a baby.
I was just
Dan, do you still go down to Limavady to the dentist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
Great
best
thing
way
about great thing about that dentist is right beside it. There's a chiropractor because they just have a really bad chair and they just don't want to replace it. Just I thought it'd
He'll be
easy to
back.
build.
I was just going to say the best
Dumb.
way to take that pyramid out was an 8-9 split. Do you know what I mean? Come down the middle. Yeah.
Well
Come
done.
down the middle. What? fuck up.
Bad job.
Take 2 runs at it.
Yeah. What's happening?
Go do your rant there, Dan.
Johnny?
But
But the water. Tell us
no,
about the water.
no, it's not about water. It's about the murder. You've been following sort of the murder story. The investigate. What do you call it? Joanna something.
Yeah.
It's an awful story. It's a terrible story. But the first guy that they arrested him purely because he was eccentric.
That's not fair.
But his profile was
If you got worried, Dan.
no. His profile was crazy hair, doesn't go out, wears a navy sweater.
Oh, Jesus.
Sound familiar to anybody?
Are you sure? Because you just described
That-
yourself
that's,
here, Dan.
that's me. That's my profile. So if there's a murder near here, chances
You're
are
fucked.
You're gonna get done.
Dan, remember I took a picture of you in your house the other day and put it on Facebook.
I don't know.
I
Go on.
tagged it as rapist, and it got it got about 80 likes.
What was this?
Remember I just took a photo of you when I was leaving your house the other day?
Oh yes.
You thought that was the police.
Dan, I don't know if you know this, but I've actually got a picture of you on your floor beside your dog.
Yeah, he does, like sleeping on that mattress.
It's our family Christmas card. We send it out. Yeah. Why? When was this?
Hey, was that Dave's birthday, wasn't it? I think it was.
Oh yeah. See, I was probably
You
watching
got
match
it.
of the day.
You were watching it, yeah, the match, yeah.
Being
You got
social,
it
watching match of
printed
the day.
out on his pillow. Like they do these days.
So you just took a snoot.
I thought it was humorous, so I took a picture. No, it just kind of seems stalkerish in a way.
Yeah.
Just don't faint,
Yeah,
Rocky,
that's
and be
it.
alright.
Stop looking at me, please.
Rants in your pants. Have you got any rants on you, Phil?
I done it.
Oh, you done it? That's right. Fuck. Do you want to hear mine? Since we're here,
Go on ahead.
Go on for it.
It's where
I
we're
went
here.
down to Mason's the other night just to do 10 minutes,
Oh.
do some new shit.
Big awesome gig.
Big awesome gig, yeah. It was like comedy training. You have to try your shit. You know what I mean?
Try and shit. I hear you.
Fucking drop balls.
So I went up, and there was a guy. Basically, you've been in a Phil. You had to go halfers with some cunt, didn't you?
Yeah.
When you
I
clearly
still claim it as a fucking win.
it was because I mean your back was sore from cleaning the floor.
Yeah.
As,
Fucking rip that shit up.
yeah, but the same guy I think that won with you won again
Yeah.
because he had 30 of his mates in the crowd.
Supplementing his wages.
I think that's terribly unfair
That's damn right. It is. It's ridiculous.
because I fucking kicked its cunt in, right? and then he went up and was doing these terrible jokes. I was saying earlier, it was embarrassing to watch because he was doing wee one-liners and his mates, they weren't laughing, they were going, hey!
But that's the thing. You can never grow as a comedian if you just have your fucking friends looking at you, admiring everything you do, even if it's shit.
He actually said himself, he goes, I couldn't go to Belfast because all my jokes are about Derry. And I went, well, buy me a pint, you're 100 quid, you can't.
So who judges this? Who judges comedy?
The crowd. But I don't,
So they all.
Crowd, you're gonna win.
They do that with Battle of the
So
Bands too.
would they just go, oh, and if you think A won, yeah,
Yeah.
they just get that. Oh, right, so there's no like proper.
Stupid as fuck.
It's quite embarrassing actually, because get everyone on stage.
if there's going to be a competition, it should be judged by 3 other comedians.
Because that other cunt's probably, I beat Barry the Blender, you.
But he knows he didn't.
Yeah.
He knows he didn't.
He doesn't have 3 million views.
Is he good though? Is he good though?
No, he's shit.
Oh, okay.
But put it this way, about 3 of the 7 minutes I was on.
And what's his name again?
Johnny Coyle.
Johnny Coyle is
He
shit.
sounds. He's not shit. He's quite good, but if you put him
Up against
anywhere else, it wouldn't work at all. I don't think.
We'll compete him in a fight. Put it that
He's
way.
a domestic comedian,
Yeah,
some would say.
yeah. But
Like that.
Yeah, no?
I like that.
Thank you,
yeah,
Phil.
3 of the 10 minutes that I was on was me waiting for people to stop laughing. Put it that way. You know what I mean?
Atta girl.
Cheering, and I was talking about Jerry Anderson sucking Jackie Fullerton's dick. Went down a storm. Especially when I got the punchline for that's I do all the dirty shit, and then I say me and Mickey Bartlett are in the background filming it for series 2 LOL, and Mickey Bartlett said he felt like taking his top off and screaming. Yeah, that's right, motherfuckers. So don't do comedy competitions. It shouldn't be a competition.
Okay, well, what are we doing? Are we doing questions from the...
When are you gonna do stand up again, Rick?
Never?
Okay.
No.
Seriously?
No,
Because
yeah.
you were really good. I really enjoyed your set.
Yeah.
You really did.
I've just-
Is your one as well?
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
You've also done
I've just been... Do you know what? I've been too busy to think about it. But, I want to do it. I've
Dan,
no
when are you gonna do
material.
it next?
Whenever the next one is, probably.
Yeah.
You could have went to Mason's on it.
Yeah, well, I do.
One for a second gig, do you?
I don't know. I still haven't learned the material from the first gig, to be honest.
Smell the burp out of it.
Right.
Those burps are monsters.
Questions. Dan insists that we don't read them all out, so apologies to everybody that wants.
What about the guy this morning went, "Yous are funny and the videos are funny, but yous are getting old now." Isn't that the most backhanded? Like, I really like you, but I'm kind of sick of you.
Good, but
What did someone write? Do you want your money back?
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
But I'm bored as fuck.
What a clit. Oh, we'll stop doing it, will we?
Well,
We'll stop doing it because you don't like it.
yeah, we should just leave it
Because we're sitting here with rifles to your
He's
brain.
probably listening to you, silly cunt.
You know.
Do you think there should be water charges? I think this is a good one because of all the water shit.
No.
I don't get mine. Didn't go off. Fuck you. I was having a bath and a glass of water and washing a dog that wasn't even mine. So it didn't affect
Mine
me.
was off for a long time. Maybe charged.
I was flushing the toilet mid piss. It's fun for me.
Snickers.
Dan was watering the snow. For no reason at all. Because I can, bitch.
I'll have 2 flushes for that piss smell.
It's like asparagus. Weird. I've only been eating sausage rolls and chips.
Okay, no then. I thought this was interesting because Tim McGarry suffers from the same tale. The question here is, why does Jimmy Carr laugh like a seal? Which he does have a really bizarre laugh.
Dan, do the laugh. You can do it.
Something like that.
Tim has a really weird laugh too.
Some people just laugh weird.
Did anybody watch the Big Fat Quiz this year?
Saw a bit of it.
Pretty good.
It's usually funny.
Richard Iowati's funny as fuck.
Oh, so funny.
Bye.
Go with him. Actually, I used to go with him flat out for 4 months.
You had wee black babies with him, didn't you?
No, that's a lie. Don't believe all you read about on the television.
Best stand-up
Thanks, Phil.
DVD released this Christmas. There was quite a few of them.
God.
Bill Bailey's was pretty good. Dandelion Mind. I really liked it.
I'm excited for Jim
Jeffries.
Jeffries. I haven't watched
That
it.
Alcoholic was one of the best stand-ups
I got it this
I've
morning in
ever
the
seen.
post.
So
Can't wait.
it's fucking that story he tells at the end. It's 20 minutes long. It's just the way he starts sentences like. Sometimes when I'm fucking a girl, I'll go to fuck her again in the morning, and she'll say something weird like, "No."
Stuart Francis is really good. His DVD's brilliant. I accidentally stole a joke of his recently, but subconsciously. Do you ever get one and you think, "Oh, that's definitely mine," and then you're like, "Oh fuck, that's where I heard it." It's ridiculous.
Jokes will cross the world.
It's really annoying. It was that one. My mother left me before I was born. That's not mine. Yeah. That's fucking Stuart Francis. I was raging. I really liked that and thought it was mine. Fuck my life.
Who's Stuart Francis?
Canadian guy.
He's always on. Or what do you call it?
Mock the Wiggies
Mock the
on
Wig.
the odd time.
I know.
Quite
the name,
tall.
just-
Misguiding
Black hair.
sort of humour.
Yeah. Funny lad.
One for Rocky. Best episode of Brass Eye.
Why the fuck's that just for Rocky?
I know. I don't really know. Have you been telling people you love Chris Morris? What best episode of Brass Eye? And what do you think of Chris Morris' other work?
The sex one.
Jam.
Fucking-
Jam's the best thing they ever done. Did anyone ever hear that? It was a radio show. It was fucking brilliant.
I like the drugs episode, and also I really love his film. Is it 4 Lands?
Yeah.
Four Lands is an absolutely brilliant dark comedy about suicide bombers, and everybody should definitely check it out. It's like £7 in Tesco's.
I'm Rocky. You're Phil.
Oh fuck.
I'm Rocky. You're Phil.
Listen, bitch, it was open to the floor.
Just took a boner.
No, I'm joking. The pedophiles one was good. It was brilliant. Brasso. Loved it.
See, do you know the sex one just right at the start when it's like the really hazy porno and it's him and it comes back to the studio and he goes, "If this were really happening, what would you think?" And then he goes at it in the background like, "Ah!" It's the first time I've ever seen that. I had a hernia in my dick. I laughed that hard.
Oh, it was brilliant. You know what? One thing it was funny, just kind of slightly related to that. You know the IT Crowd?
Yeah.
Remember that episode? I can't remember, but at the start they had that whole the DVD piracy one.
Yeah.
It's like, you wouldn't shoot a policeman. You wouldn't go to the toilet in his helmet.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh, love that.
What else?
funny.
When's the bakery gig? Still not set up.
Diddy's, where is it?
Diddy's. We're playing Diddy's, right enough.
Are you doing a gig in a bakery?
Yeah,
It was an ongoing joke with Dan.
I see.
he wants to have a gig in a bakery.
Well,
Because
there
they
was
were
a joke
agreeing
about
to do
Deadly
silly gigs, and
Serious
he's
for
like,
Maybe.
fucking what's next to bakery?
There's more chitter chatter about the water. Definitely
Lift.
no. Worst Christmas present, whatever. Water charges. More water charges. No more opinions on water charges.
No.
No,
I
no.
don't
Okay.
care.
Any plans for Stiff Kitten type gig with comedy bands, etc., etc.?
We should get one going to make it like a big Doug Stanhope type boozy.
I'm a comedy on a band.
He is!
Wow.
That's what his business card says.
Comedy band, man. Thing.
Funny music.
Will we try and do it? Do a gig, a music gig?
Doug Stanhope does these things where it's like half circus, half stand up, and there's like big fat burlesque dancers, and
Don't want any of that.
it looks brilliant. Look, it just looks like a shit heap. Guy doing stand up and his boxers and
Bit
all.
rude. Bit rude.
You wouldn't look at a fat burlesque dancer?
No.
I would. You don't drink, you see. So.
So you need to be blocked, would you now? And now I'm just into my Facebook mail, so continue with the show without me.
So you,
That's all the chat.
Smirkus? Yeah. What? Yeah, you should sell that.
Smirkus?
A smirkus?
Mm,
You
Do you
know whenever you do a smirk, like a smile, it's a laugh thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Does
smirkus.
it, Dan, do you want to go to London and see Doug Stanhope on April the 2nd?
No.
April, man.
No.
You can get tickets for that for like 20 quid right now. I'm in.
Speaking of stand-up,
If you ask me,
who's
I'm
all
in.
going to Dylan Moran?
Here, dude. If you ask
I meant to
me
book
go,
tickets for that.
I'm in. Okay.
Really?
I meant to book
Do you wanna
tickets
go?
to the first night, and then something happened to the website.
I've
Oh, yeah.
I got a good
So
message. Here.
I'm meant to. There's loads left in there.
Is it?
Yeah, there is loads. Yeah, it was the 11th of May, which is the Wednesday. That's the second night.
And there's the
Load
Tuesday
of
one
us
as well.
going on, Yeah.
Waterfront?
Yeah, it's where's the waterfront? Is there?
Around the same before, it really is.
Yeah,
I don't
it
even
is.
know when I got.
I think
my
it is the
tickets
waterfront.
It is,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so, yeah.
I thought, did you go, where's the waterfront?
No, I goes, where is it? I said I bought my tickets and I don't even know where it is.
When I went to see Dylan Moran, it was about 4 years ago now, but I was in the front row and had a little book of cam. Actually found a little book of cam, you know, like from
No
Black
way.
Books, in my ex-girlfriend's room, and chucked it on stage during the interval. And whenever he came on, he found it, and I was like, this is great, he's going to do some sort of improvised tumour with this here. And he just sort of held it in his hand, walked up to the microphone, went, thanks very much. Right, where was I? I just didn't give a fuck. He just typical of Dylan Moran. He's brilliant.
I like him because he doesn't interact.
He doesn't acknowledge
Yeah. That's
What's the
way-
one someone heckles him and he goes, yes, I agree with you completely. I liked your earlier work, but
But he cuts that shit out. That's brilliant.
You can't.
Doesn't
hack
bother
him.
with it.
you know what I like as well, if you watch his DVDs, the laughter is actually, a lot of people boost the laughing a bit, so it's like, ha, ha.
Yeah.
His is way down low, so he's talking, you can hear like, ha, even though it's a massive theatre.
Theatre. It's very theatrical.
Don't need it, fuck it.
It is. I got a message there in my inbox literally 2 minutes ago from an old friend saying the Barry the Blender should release a full size punch bag so that people can beat the
shit
shit
on it,
out of Barry the Blender. There you go. Good idea. Sell that one.
Fantastic.
Someone's going to release that.
No.
You should get an app.
You can not.
Should actually.
I'm done. We're done. I'm done.
You out of questions?
Am I
Done.
reading out these funny or
Yeah.
supposedly funny?
Dan's doing funny headlines from Farmer's Life.
Fuck. Big return for these. What?
We never did headlines.
Oh well,
It
whatever.
was just
Got that all wrong,
doing
man.
things.
Sorry.
Reward offered for stolen cows. Tyrone Farmer. How much do you reckon he's offering for a cow?
£100
50 each.
No,
10
£2,000
each.
Guy?
Yeah,
He's going fucking lift
for
for some other
a
field.
for a springing cow.
How many did he nick?
Springing
Because
guy. Oh, that's like
There was 8 of them
Tigger.
nicked.
you're not actually going to just.
like Hindu cows that they're fucking working or something.
Quite possible.
But like, how do you nick a cow? Stick in a bag?
Happens all the time.
It's probably fucking Martians.
Yeah,
Aliens.
right. Don't get started on that.
Yeah, it's stupid. God, it's one of them mad dogs from Mexico.
Goat suckers.
I saw a video where a guy was a policeman. He had a wee camera in the car, and he was like following one of the. It was supposed to be a myth. But he's like following one down a road. It was an odd looking thing. heard
Falling
it?
what down the road?
Chupacabra.
Cabra.
It's like this
Needs a goat sucker or something.
something like that. It's like this weird mythical dog.
Oh yeah, that's complete urban legend now.
But this guy thought he'd seen one. He was following it. And this looked weird as fuck. It looked like they've got wee short front legs and like big back legs,
T-Rex.
and then their head is massive. And because people were finding sheep that had just had their heads bitten off and shit.
Devoured, yeah.
Yeah,
It's not that
I don't
big
know what
either,
you're
but it looks. It's like if a shark and an Alsatian bucked each other. That's what this thing looks like.
Chupacabra.
it looks like. I'm enjoying that one. What else next, Dan?
Are beans the best option?
Quite possibly.
That's what it is. It's soybeans v. It's a very good op-ed actually if people are struggling for lima v soybean
Okay.
cognizance.
I like spaghetti hoops. I'm fan. Hello.
I hate
Brilliant.
spaghetti hoops. It's not real spaghetti.
There's nothing in them, really, is
It's
there?
rubbish.
No.
It's more
It's
sauce.
It's
than-
just baby shit.
it's baby shit. I agree with
It's
that.
got colon cancer.
Here,
It's shit and hoops.
don't say that.
Shoops.
Shoops. Do you want to go and shit some hoops
Shoot
outside of the school? Any more, Dan?
Grass plus what?
Equals.
It's not
Squared.
even. It's just grass plus what? Question mark. Silage judging gets underway.
Oh my god.
Best in show.
I like that one.
What
I
are
like,
you
I like
tasting?
that one because you just go. It's the biggest pile of shit.
I've ever seen.
Well done.
That was a fucking
First
good year.
prize.
It's good shit, man. It's good shit.
Nice vintage.
Farmer's life.
That's it.
I love that they take
Sad,
like you know like
That's it.
crowd shots at like markets and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's just all these beige old men just
The hats.
fucking no, everyone. Someone stole my cows.
That's £22,000 for a cow.
There was a brilliant thing they used to do.
Fucking business.
There was a
Cheap guys of gypsies. That was good.
There was a brilliant thing they used to do in the farm life where it was just we would get one farmer and he would sort of give his opinion on the news that day or week, and it was like remember whenever like 2 kids got mauled
Yeah.
by foxes, and he blamed the babies.
Shouldn't be fucking about with foxes.
No, he said they shouldn't be in their bed at 4 a.m. Genuinely,
Well, that's a fair point.
that's.
I didn't know foxes were that mad though.
Half a day is over by 4 a.m. Folks out.
I know. I ploughed the fields, milked the cows before I took my first shade of the day.
That's like White Van Man, except like
White tractor man.
dirty brown tractor man. I like
His
it.
breath smells better than his. Sorry.
Hold
Don't know where I was going with
What? Silage.
Farmers Ditties. That's
The website.
farmersditties.org.
Gasm.
Oh, spunk in her pants.
Did a wee bit. That's it. Yo, see you later.
So it's
Dirt.
no one knows this, but what time is it now?
6. I don't know.
6
I have
now.
no idea.
We got here at about 2.
Do you know what? It's probably after 6 when we got here too.
Yeah, it's 6:15.
So we've been plowing through it like a mental. Do you want to go and eat a boojum or what?
Oh yes.
I'm not even hungry. I had a full bag of fucking sour cream.
Dildos.
A full bag of dildos.
Bag, I just had a bag of cocks.
Did
of
you just
dicks.
take a paw full of those? I always crack up when people, like, this guy I used to work with, you know, if you got a sausage roll, you would kind of 2 fingers, dip, eat a wee bit. He was
double
grasping
dipper.
it like a dick, like full palm around the sting, like all crusty and greasy and all, just right in his mouth. And then I saw him the other day wearing a scarf, pretend he was normal. Cocksucker.
Yeah.
That's Niall Carlin, he loves it.
That's, you can't hold a sausage roll like that. You shouldn't hold anything like a dick.
Unless it's your dick.
Yep.
You hold it like you're drinking a posh cup of tea.
Pinky out.
Pinky out. Pinky ring shit. Say bye-bye, Phil.
Dirt.
Bye, Phil.
Right, we're gonna go now and eat shit. Bye.
What's the dirt? What's the dirt?
What's the dirt in the end?
Skrillex.
Skrillex.
Is it not?
Fucking, I hate everybody. Kill everybody.
Kill everybody. Original name.
Fucking sweet.
Holler at your friend.